Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back to Fishing Planet. We are at Dnipro River and we have only one unique species left to get. That is the Sterlet, the unique Sterlet. That's it guys, that's the last one. And there's a couple of places that we can try. But a lot of it depends upon the weather that's going on. Right now this is not ideal for these guys. Time that's best for these guys is usually at night at a high peak like this, or on middle of a cloudy day, which is the next day. So we've actually got a good peak here in the night coming up, so we can try that. The only difference is there's a couple of spots we can try. I think I'm going to try the first one, and that's actually a spot I have fished at before. It's located over here. There's some rocks that I need to get up on top of. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We got to get there by boat. First we need to buy ourselves a license because mine is expired. Then we're going to go ahead and get over into here. Looks like I'm still back here, so that's not a big deal. Put this away, we'll get on our boat. Get on my boat? Oh boy, I can't reach my boat. Oh wait a minute, there we go. Thought maybe I got a little bit too far. Alright, we can make that work. I believe it might be right over there. Let me make sure. And maybe not. No, I don't think that's it. Yeah, that's not it. Okay. See here. Hold on. Let me check the map. Okay, yeah, it is over here. I wasn't sure exactly if I was in the right spot. Yeah, there's so much fog, which is kind of unusual. It's supposed to be. Okay, let's see here. There's a whole bunch of markers here that should give us the right location. Yeah, here it is. Okay, we're gonna go on the other side of the rocks. You see that big rock right there? That's where we want to get to. I'm just going to pull in right here and jump out. Alright. Now this time, however, instead of close by, we're going to be throwing out there by that buoy. I'm going to go ahead and get my gear out and get everything set up. I obviously need to change my hook sizes. Well, not obviously, I guess. I am going to go smaller. These guys have smaller mouths. Now, I don't have any barbless hooks that are small enough, I don't think. Nope, doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna have to go with a number 2/0. I'm gonna go ahead and set up all of these with 2/0. This time we're gonna try something a little different bait-wise. We're gonna try crawfish cut for the last two and duck muscle meat for the first two. I'm gonna mix this up for them. Now, that does mean we'll probably get Wels Catfish also, unfortunately, but hopefully it'll single them out a little bit better from some other things. And before we do this, we need to set our timer, and we're going to go right into the night peak. Alright, it is night. We have a lot of markers out there. I didn't realize it from all that fog earlier. I believe I did catch Sterlet out there a while back, but nothing big. Let's see, what all did I get out of here? Got the Siege. Trophy Siege. See, some of these I could probably get rid of. Save my markers here. Got Asp. Trophy Xander. I could probably get rid of that too. Alright. I'm only going to keep the unique ones, unique markers. That way I save on markers. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this one out first. Should be in the same vicinity, but we're going to spread it out a little bit. Lots of ducks flying by there. I guarantee you we are probably going to get some Wels Catfish. That's okay. Wels Catfish will pay for this trip and for the license. Let me throw a bit more the other side. If we don't have any luck here in this evening, we can try again in the morning. Hopefully, lucky. Oh, good God. Everybody wanted something all at once. Let's see what this guy is. Alright. It's not huge. Could be a small Wels. Could be... It is a small Wels. Not too small. Yeah, they like that duck muscle meat. Then, Wels Catfish go for just about everything. They're not particular. Well, we're going to keep at this, guys. If we catch more Wels, I think what I'm going to do is just cut it out. Catch what we're after. Oh, guess it's going to be end. That'll be the end of this entire trip here, because we will have caught everything we caught. I think we need to move on. Yeah, the Maldives is supposed to become available here soon. That is going to be a major undertaking once it is. I will probably be purchasing the DLC, guys, because honestly, I do get what Bo Angles is talking about going through the experience of going through the lake, grinding, appreciating every step of the way, but I think it just depends upon how you play the game. For him, I'm sure he has a heck of a lot more time than I have. And there's many of you like myself, we don't have hours and hours and hours to spend on this. I mean, he makes a major income off of this, where I'm just doing this as a hobby. And I can only play this game maybe a couple hours, every other day or so. For those of you who want to progress through it further, quickly, that's going to be the way to get it. You can definitely get enough XP to move up through the system, because that's one thing I want to do is get to the Congo. And the Maldives is going to get me there, I'm pretty sure of that. Now whatever this is not what we're after. No, I agree with him. I think that's the way, if you have the time, that's the way to do it. Can you believe that? I just lost that fish. No, he's a good guy, though. He definitely... I'm not poo-pooing what he's saying. I think once I finally get all the way through all the maps, I will probably start the game over from the very beginning and play it all the way through like you're supposed to. Then I will have completed everything, and then I can enjoy it at my leisure. Right now, it's mastering certain things and finding certain things, and this one is just giving me a fit. Keeps going for it, and then he keeps quitting. And this one I think needs to be recast, because it doesn't look like it's where I originally threw it. Alright, I think that one's finally on it. Let's see here. Yeah, it is. Can I believe I haven't gotten any sterlet here? That's been pretty shocking. I caught a carp. Don't get them off of those very often, honestly. Again, obviously you just saw it, but most of the time it's going to be Wels Catfish and Sterlet. Now, most of us that do this fishing, like myself, are casual fishermen, casually coming in here, fishing for a short period of time, and then going on to something else. And that I've literally been playing this game since 2014, this same game. So, it tells you how much time I have available. And I've fished many, many hours. So if I did it Bo's way, I'd be here until I was 99. Probably. Still trying to get there. Alright, let's see here. Come on, give me what I need. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know, it just seems too big. And it seems like the carp are just really biting for the most part now. Yep, that's what we're getting, carp. Hey, I think it's a sterlet, guys. Trophy one. About time. Jeez. It's not what we need exactly, but it is a sterlet, 1,010.772 pounds. We're marking that. Or marking that for now. Not with that. Good. There. Okay. Let me look here. Which one is it over here? All of them are pretty close. So it looks like it's right on top, practically, of the unique Zige. Nope, it's right next to it. So it's the furthest one over to the right. So right there. We're going to cast it right on top of that spot. Alright, let's see what this guy is. The heck? It's a sterlet. Just a regular one. Seems like the sterlet is going to be the elusive one. Going to give me a fit. Come on. Yeah, he's already on there. I just don't know. We're getting sterlet, we're just getting the small guys. There's another Wels. How are we doing on our... Yeah, we're coming out of the peak now. Shoot. Yeah, the chances of getting unique is pretty unlikely at this point. Let's try this, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this up, and we're going to head over to a different spot. And we'll try it in the middle of the day and see if we have any more luck. Alright guys, we are going to be headed over to the Wild Beach for this spot. Now obviously we're going to come here in the daytime, but we're going to advance time once we get to the spot. Let's see, we need to go all the way down here to the very, very, very end. You can fish for them over there too, but my understanding is this is supposed to be a better spot for them. I don't know if you can go out here a little bit more. Maybe. Anyway, let's go ahead and place our rod pod. And we're going to throw it out there. Let's see here. Map here. I'm not exactly sure where they said it was here or further out, but we're going to try a little bit of both. This one I'm not as familiar with. I've had a couple great spots for sterlets, but I've been getting, like I said, regular and trophy sized, and not the big ones. I'm going to throw this one out there by that marker just to see. Then we're going to advance time to right about And we wait and see what happens. Alright, we got our first bite. I did have to move down a little bit. Apparently they're a little bit further down towards the hole. I have got something here that is trying hard to get off the hook. Yep, that's where they are. And they definitely like the deep water, and bring it towards the buoy is where we need to go. Come on. Playing around with it. Okay, he's got it. Okay, this is a bigger fish. I don't think this is what we're after, guys, but thinking good sized Wels Catfish, maybe? Can't imagine a unique Sterlet being this heavy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Trophy. I had a feeling. Let's see. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling it. Might be one, but it's not a big one. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and mark it, though. Okay, this other one, that was just to place the hole. They are definitely there. They're just mixed in with Wels Catfish and probably catfish, too. I mean, not catfish, but carp. So you gotta get past all those guys. Well, you can't say I haven't caught Sterlet, and I've definitely had some good spots. Yeah, I have at least 3 now. 3 really, really good spots for Sterlet. I've caught quite a few. Just not the big ones. Alright, let's see what's on 3. No. This is probably a regular sized Sterlet or a young Wels Catfish. I called that. Okay, whatever this is, it's good size. This could be a beluga. This is either a beluga or a unique Wels. Without a doubt. Yeah, that's the other one you could possibly get. But judging from the amount of force this guy's got, it's got to be a beluga. Yep, it is a beluga. Where are you going? Come here. Yeah, I paid for a trip. Without a doubt. Not what we're after. Alright, we had a really, really long lull. Jeez. I don't know what was going on. I started float fishing and lure fishing just because I was getting bored. Alright, let's see what we got here. I think we might have a sterlet here. Yep, it is a sterlet, just not the right size. Come on. Got to be a unique sterling in here, guys, somewhere. It really does. This is getting kind of ridiculous. Alright guys, we have just not been able to catch any during that midday peak. So I have decided to advance to the night peak, which is around 3 a.m. And hopefully we can finally get something here. But things have been really, really slow. I mean, we've gotten just about everything we could possibly get. Lots of sterlet and lots of wels, but not what we're after. So we're going to go ahead and try this peak here. Hopefully that's going to help. Alright, same spot. Just go ahead and get everything set up here. Same bat spot, same bat location. Alright, we got them all set out there. This last one. And we'll see what happens, but hopefully this peak will go better than the last ones. But we've been here a while working at this. Like almost 3 in-game days. Anyway, let's see what happens. Well, we have been at this for, well, 2 in-game hours, and we've caught like several regular sized sterlet, one decent sized trophy one, but and plenty of Wels Catfish, small and regular size, and heck, we even caught one small beluga. But we are still not getting the unique, and this peak's almost over, guys. And I've been at this for 3 in-game days, and I'm just not so sure I am going to be able to complete this episode and get this darn thing. I'm just kind of watching these things to see if they're going to be pulling down. Come on. Alright. Finally. Took him long enough. Yeah, he was pecking at it for a while. I don't know what was taking him so long, but it looks like a sterlet, and it might be. Yes, finally. We have been at this for so long, and we only have, well, 45 in-game minutes before the peak was over, and we would have had to try for another time, but there he is, 16.442 pounds. I want to come over here and get in some barrel of light. Luckily the sun's coming up, so we should get a decent picture here. There he is. That's the last one, guys, the last one for Dnipro. I wanted to make sure that I finish this off in honor of the brave Ukrainians who've been fighting so hard for their freedom. But there he is, 47 inches. Not a bad fish. That was the toughest one of all of them. Dnipro River Maine scientist. Catch all species of unique from the Dnipro River. 3 bait coins. I will take that. Looks like we got one more thing biting on there. Probably another Wels Catfish, but we'll see what it is. Might be decent size too. Wouldn't be a bad thing to pull in a trophy Wels to finish this off. Good God, I'm getting a bite on the other one too. Not even let me end this. Well, let's see what this one is first. Yep. Trophy Wels. Not a bad way to end this. Alright guys, that is it. We have completed it. We have finished everything here at Dnipro River, and we are ready to move on. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get my gear up. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And I will be back with another episode of Fishing Planet. I'm not sure where we're going next because mount dives have not come out yet. So any suggestions that you might have is well appreciated. But I'll just have to check things over and see what sounds like a logical choice to make. But anyway, as I always say, guys, aim straight, cast far, and have fun, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.